ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, the adventurous Democratic Union of Mother Russia. Exactly. If you don't know what's going on yet, then hopefully you do. If not, I'll quickly explain. I decided to play Hearts of Iron 4 as Russia, and I'm going to change the government from Stalin's reign to hopefully a more democratic, like this one. Hopefully. Slowly but surely getting it. Anyway, surely. Yeah, slowly but surely, sorry. But, as I was saying, I want to change the government to democratic as well as change, invade a couple of countries. Last time I tried recording this, I decided to invade Estonia. It was great, it all went well. And this time we're going to go for Latvia. Alright, so let's get... Oh, yeah. Oh look, what we got here? Unfulfilled. Unfulfilled. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. How many living? What? I'm solid. Unfulfilled, schmunfulfilled. Alright, shush. Okay, let's get on with it. We're shifting our troops. Hello, that we've just flown. We just researched another battleship. So research Slotterford. So we're within here. We've got one large ship. It is like we do submarines to do as well. Anyway, let's just continue all the time. Okay, so we're pretty much stood here, ready to go against Latvia. So what I'm going to do here now, justify my war goal, conquer the entire... I need one more. I've got it. So that's my war goal being justified against Latvia. World news: France and Britain announced an alliance. And we've got some of this one. Wait a minute. Hindenburg incident. 26% world tension. Jesus. Okay, so we've got militarised schools. We can pretty much continue down here really. We can go workers' culture or infrastructure effort. But I'm going to go along here at least. So I'm going to go transpolar flights very, very quickly. I want to get that done as quickly as I can. Frame rate seems to be up and down a bit. Oh dear. Zog submits to Italy. What? An ultimatum has been delivered to the Albanian government by Italian diplomats. Oh my god. Demanding they submit to complete military occupation. King Zog has abdicated after realising the futility of resistance. And Albania will now be ruled in a personal union under King Victor Emmanuel III. Italy looks to the Balkans. Yeah, go away, Italy. This is mine. You can have Lithuania, you can fight with Poland. This is going to be mine, sunshine. Not a chance. If he dares, I'll batter this sword. Please didn't have him. Oh, hello, what is this? Marco Polo Bridge incident. Japanese-Chinese forces have skirmished inconclusively over the strategic Marco Polo Bridge located just southwest of Beijing. China has rejected Japan's demands for an apology and territorial concessions, claiming instead that the breaking point of Japanese aggression has been reached. Diplomats fear that the volatile situation could result in a war at any time. Days. So we're going to sit here, wait for our war goal against Latvia, which will end. When will it end? 20th of January 1938, so we got a long time. Meanwhile, independence is oh, you're kidding me! Thanks, Britain and France. So if I end up walking in here and invading, will they automatically declare war on Britain and France? Great. Frame rate's gone really low. Normally on like OBS this would be normal, but OBS doesn't want to work for minutes. For some reason. And we have aircraft. E2 is researched and ready to go. Let's get here. We need a lot of fighters very, very quickly. Soon we'll get some of these. Let's get LBSH2. So luckily we've got designers, which helps increase our rate of research. Speaking of which, another ship done. Go here. Right, let's scroll down and see what we need. Ah, carriers! That's what we need. Quick. Very, very quickly. We haven't got any aircraft carriers. It'd be good if we had some. And time pretty much continues on. It's very hopefully the infrastructure and all that will be finished. The Treaty of Barcelona, the end of the Spanish Civil War. With the surrender of the last Republican strongholds, the Spanish Civil War has come to an end. The nationalists stand victorious, and a new era has begun for Spain. The war-torn country has suffered greatly in the fighting, and there is much rebuilding to be done. In other words, they decided to kill themselves. Alright, these boys will go. I want to try and now spread my forces here. Oh, transpolar fights are done. Oh, Japanese build up on the Chinese border. Oh, Japan's declared war. Oh my god, Japan's. It's off. It's all kicking off. It's all kicking off here in the Far East. They're off. We've got to keep a bleeding beady eye on these boys now. As well as that, we've got to keep our own asses covered. So what I'm going to do here is make... can we make a new theatre? That's high priority because we're going to be against the Germans. Brings revolution to life. Yeah. Good. Just give me a second. Far Eastern Front. There we go. That's high priority as well. So what we want to do is stop there. Stop. What I want to do here is very quickly get these boys on the defensive line. We can get these boys in. We need to assign a commander, so we're going to have some local boys. And over here, we'll have another commander. You two need to be on the front line as well. So these boys are pretty much going to get on the front line. Keep an eye on the Japanese for as long as they can. Right, government changes. Let's go for industrial concern. The Stalingrad Tractor Factory or the Leningrad Industrial Institute. Well, let's get the tractor factory going right ahead. And also development, because we've reached towed anti-air, anti-tank. We can do some interwar artillery, in which we can, once we search, we can build and also deploy. Right, okay. Also along here, because Japan's declared war on Xinjiang, I think it is. Or am I wrong? Because I know he's declared war on China. A small carrier. We can declare war. No, we're not at war with anybody, isn't it? Ah, it might be, no, it's not. Not too bad. It might be China then. Might be China. Not too sure, but it might be China. And over here. Over here I want to create as well. Technically it is the Far East. So, new army. 12. Pretty much. Press one button or click the wrong, whatever. You. On the front line along here very quickly. So, get along there. Which will be good. Okay, so we're pretty much getting ourselves pretty much defended, ready to go, you know. Plus we can't declare war on Latvia now, because if we do, we'll end up having Britain on back end. It's going to be the Western Russia front. There we go. It's now high priority, so are these. For reinforcements of those boys, they're all high priority at the minute. We're missing equipment production at the minute. Why? We've got 42 military factories, 7 naval dockyards. We need a lot. 42 military factories. Let's check our... Okay. A lot here and there. Look at this. It's a massive amount. Oh! couple of other places, so I don't know why. Completely missed these boys out. So again, depends how long the whole building and everything is done. Okay. So January 1938 is when we declare war on Latvia, but unfortunately, because of Britain and France, he's angry at you lot. But because Britain and France have joined an alliance and guaranteed them independence, we can't go after them. So we can pretty much cancel our own justification, therefore we're not really wasting time. So cancel that. Yeah. So we leave them in peace at the minute. We will improve relations. And then, if we can boost party popularity or stage coup, depending, I'd say boost party popularity, even though we're not democratic yet, but we're going to do it. Okay, so now we just let the time go by. It's a minute. Hopefully, frame rate's alright, but I think it's a bit better with OBS, depending on, because I'm using fraps with this today, because OBS has decided to be an arse. Okay, perfect. Improved railway network is now finished. We stop. Why is it not finished? There we go. National focus. So now we can go on to either found the PCDI or the socialist realism. Well, let's go with. Well, that's not actually. Let's go with infrastructure effort. That's what we need. Ah, what's the neck? Click. Yeah, right. So the world tensions hit 58%. Whoa. Bit high. Actually, as you can see over here in the old corner. Now we have our first aircraft carrier, which is great. Go. We have our first ever aircraft carrier. Now we're going to get another one, which is fantastic. We're able to send our aircraft wherever we can, so we can easily plonk aircraft. We got a Kirov class. Shit. Whoops. Come on, thingy. Okay, so now that we've got the Kirov, we don't need to do anything until 1940 at least. So aircraft, again, we could just go with the tactical bomber there. Yep. That's now on the go. So aircraft wise, we could just do a lot. We could just do like 2 at least in one slot easily. We can also, if we can, get on with our industry, which pretty much I should have. So once we've done the aircraft that are available, pretty much now, then we can move on and focus into our own industry, tools and stuff. At this very minute, what was that? Just give me a second. Ah. Yeah. Okay. That's all. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, continue. So yeah, now we've got the Far Eastern Front and the Western Russia. Which is all these boys. Hopefully we can get well, I want to get Latvia. Well, I wanted to get Latvia, but the German and have ceased me from doing that as well. So, oh yes, forgot. Right, now that we've got pretty much all the aircraft here, that's what we're on the go. We can now switch on to our engineering or our own industry. Engineering is quite nice, but we'll have completed these. But we'll get on with our industry first, I think. So get on with that. It'll take some time. We need to get on with it as quick as we can. Bloody hell is a lot of people. Why are people liking my achievement? Don't worry, I'll just leave it for the minute. Anyway, Anyway, let's continue on. Hopefully our own deployment. Recruit and deploy! So if we haven't got any artillery yet, we're even into war artillery. Once we do, we can get some trained, chuck them out onto the land, so we should be okay. We've got all these boys as well ready to go. So we're putting everything on pretty much high reinforcements. So everything's pretty much now on high priority almost. Reinforcement. Oh, bloody hell. Winter. Bleeding hell. Wow. Let's see that. Oh my god. Oh, a lot of things just happened. Okay. So what do we... This is the Japanese build-up. Japanese build-up is here now. So, tension along the Manchurian border have been tense for some time. And now we're receiving reports from our Mongolian comrades that the Japanese are massing forces in Heilongjiang. Backing down may be seen as a sign of weakness, but if we respond with force, the situation could escalate. What are your orders? So we push back hard, but we lose political power. So successful raid, 60% successful raid, or 40% failed raid, or we don't. So well, it's better to go that way. Poland seeks Baltic cooperation. There is no outcome for us that does not risk yet more oppression of the Polish people. Following Poland's distancing from the international community, Polish politicians have been pursuing the idea of a power between the seas. Well, the hope is blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. German-Soviet treaty are a worse threat to us both. We won't give fascists the weapons to crush the proletariat. So, Soviets reject German. Oh. See, either we gets events, Soviet gains Soviet German treaty, opinion of Soviet Union goes up. Trade relations with Soviet Union changed by plus 25%. 100% reduced ahead of time penalty for medium tanks, and 50% British for armed technology. This is where it either goes one way or the other. Either we say no, or we say yes. We say yes, this looks like we got goods. That's what we'll do. We got infrastructure effort as well. Quickly stop that. Okay, so now that we've just done infrastructure, we can do transformation of nature. We can do this as well, workers' culture, so let's do that. 30 days, that's all we go. Winter, it's pretty much, look at that. Oh, I love that. I love how the lands just change with the months. That is awesome. Oh my god. Oh, press one button. Soviet withdrawal. After a build of Japanese forces in Manchuria, the Soviet Union appeared to have unexpectedly withdrawn units that were stationed right alongside the border. This may be a bid by Moscow to avoid a future confrontation with Japan, possibly triggered by the stinging memory of the defeat Russia endured during the Russo-Japanese War. A tactical retreat, nothing more. That's what it is. So all these boys, even though they're right up the front line, they're still going to stay there. I want them to stay there anyway. So tough. Anyway, there's no point going against Finland because I think they'll have much enough a vast force, so I'd leave them. Right. To be honest, we might as well continue on. I love how the land. Look at it. The entire whole of this area is now. Oh. Public call for elections. The demonstrations of public dissent, which were once confined to limited areas, are now widespread. While people gather in the streets, the All-Union Communist Party finds itself at a crossroads. If we continue allowing this propaganda to spread, the referendums suggested both from within the party itself and as well as the opposition may show that we do not have the support of the public. The unity we have strived for is giving away a plurality of opinions. Even if reforms happen, we must show our strength by suppressing the phones or let the people be heard. See, against national spirit, Democrat opposition voicing protests, which grants political power gain, -50, daily tomorrow support. Well, we'd rather let the people be heard. I think it's better. Government may arrange when the policy has majority. There we go. I'm going to do this. I will make sure we turn democratic. Simple as that. Simple as that. You know, it's as simple as that. Right, so now that we're just sat here, we've taken away, we've drawn our troops. Poland's getting either lonely or something. Have the Germans walked in? Or is it just, oh no, it's probably along the border. Like so, let's see. Oh, France. No, not there. All the Polish lot are up here, sat there waiting. Interwar artillery is researched, which is great. That means I can make, or even deploy, some artillery. It's not even 1939 yet, so if we do these, there's no point. So let's go with engineering. We'll go electronics, so we can quickly get some radar quick as we can. I'm pretty much a bit behind here. Okay. Right, so now we've got interwar artillery. Can we now produce interwar artillery? We got towed artillery. Oh hello, what's this? The fall of Nanjing, the capital of the Republic of China. Nanjing has been occupied by forces from the Empire of Japan. Despite fierce resistance from the walled cities, Chinese defenders, Japanese troops managed to capture Zhongshan Gate and fought their way into the city. Jesus. Okay, so we got a light tank. We need to get... That's a T-26. We need to get some heavy tanks on the go. Really. If we just constantly build... Right, get rid of them. Yes! Get rid of those. We'll get those. We'll have that. Towed artillery, I don't mind. We will add anti-air. We'll add anti-air weaponry. And put it on full production, pretty much. Even though I ain't going to do much, but we're going to add some anti-air for crying out loud. Simple as that. We need more factories, to be honest. I don't know why we haven't. Probably I've been trading, that's why. I could just cancel all the trades I've got. Right, let's get some ships built. Super heavy battleship. Oh, super heavy battleship. Done. 5. Towed anti-tank. La 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 la. Show outdated. Oh my god. Wow. These are like the old stuff. Bloody hell. Battle cruiser. We need an aircraft carrier at least. Full. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Tanks. We'll get some amount. Okay. Let's go to our trade. We might as well just stop. Just so that we can get a rebuild of our own. Well, we can use our own bloody factories. Insufficient resources. Let's get some oil in if we can. 551. Require 44. Done. So we can make sure we've got a constant supply of oil at least. Okay. So 56% will tension. We're getting a bit tense around here now. Should we leave it there? Or should we not? I think we should wait until something happens at least. I think anyway. I don't know. I think we should wait until something happens. At least. So we have Estonia in our hands. I would have Latvia, but unfortunately Britain and France are a nightmare. Let's have a look here in the bloody hell. Doesn't look like it's going well for China, especially when it's not the People's Republic, but which one is it? Oh, it's just not China. Foreign claims for the People's Republic and Sibai Sanma. Okay. This is just normal China then. Construction effort Mark 3. Oh, workers' culture done. Perfect. Now that we have a workers' culture, go down for either these two, or even both for crying out. So women in your country are allowed to become military pilots. There you go. And production of that. So we'll do that one first, the transformation of nature. And then, away we go. So what we're going to do now is just sit here and watch Japan actually absolutely wreck everything. Because I mean, they've already gone up here in Korea. This is pretty much Korea, this. Seoul. Look at it. And that's just China. That's the Republic of China. The People's Republic, sorry, of China. Yan'an. And we're all sat here at the front line waiting. That's all. I know something big will happen, but you know, you never know, do you? So, okay. So now that we've got, well, we're soon going to get hopefully some artillery on the go, interwar artillery, and then we can just chuck them out onto the old battlefield. Wow. Basic machine tools done. That's going to be good for our industry. We need oil. Oil plants, quick as we can. Oil plants will be hopefully along the front line, just about. So we got our own produce of oil. Good, yeah, we've got another carrier. Aircraft carrier Mark number 2, which is down here. And I think that's all we can do. We can't get the landing craft yet, but that's as far as we can go. That is it. That's pretty much the line now. Soon we can be able to get along here, and then hopefully down here as well. And then hopefully we'll get something decent. But for now, I want these lot to concentrate on industry as well. So what we could do, concentrated industry, or dispersed industry, Factory output 10%, product for intention, output plus 20%, Mac factories in the state 20%, factory bomb vulnerability minus 10%, max factories in the state plus 20% again. So factory output 10%, production efficiency retention plus 10%. So it's between these two. We can easily just mass them back, you know, and have a mass amount, or we can have them concentrated in one area. But the problem is, they're more susceptible really for mutually, yeah, again, allows us to dramatically improve its efficiency, so it's more susceptible to bombing. So I'll leave them. We'll get on with the construction actually. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to end it there now. I think it's been long enough. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. The frame rate's been a bit low, sorry. I'm only using fraps, and unfortunately I can't use OBS today because it's decided to misbehave. So, yeah, a lot of tension's been going on. We're at 56%. Can we can have a look at this. Oh, there we go. Look at this. Japanese build up. Guko, look at this. For a war goal. I had to cancel that anyway. Priestry of Tallinn. Declare war on Estonia. Absolutely done wars. It's 36. We're going upwards. Look at this. World tension. Look at all of it. It's massive. Current wars. The Japanese-Chinese war. And Japan's pretty much got this in the bag. Anyway. So yeah. World tension. Something big might happen. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, then hit the like button. Don't forget to comment down below. Also, follow me on Twitter at CornishLAD, lower hyphen, or big hyphen, you know, the massive dash at the bottom, which I can't say what it is, but who cares. So yeah, at CornishLAD hyphen YT for YouTube. And I'll see all of you lots in the next wintry cold episode. Cheerio!